Warhawk Defense here. Hey, today I got a gun on the shooting bench right here that I wanted to talk a little bit about. This is an XDM 5.25 gun that I picked up back in 2012. This was originally a competition gun that I was using for USPSA. And it was a great gun back in the day, but that was back in the day before there was all the deal about optics. So back in those days, you know, you could run, there was no optics classes except for open, and you could run all kinds of guns, but it became a little dated, and there was no way to put an optic on this gun. So lately I found a company that made an optic. What you have to, or made a mount for an optic. What you have to do is take the original sight off, mount the plate, and then you can mount the optic. Well, this is a Viridian green dot, RFX 35. It's an OpMod brand. I think that's an Optics Planet in-house brand, but basically it's a Viridian green dot RFX 35. Fits really nice on this gun. It's very large, so that, you know, old guys can see when you're out there at the range. I don't know if you can see the dot through the glass or not. The dot's on right now. Oh yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of it. But you can see the dot in there, it's green. Now this helps old guys like me who have shot USPSA on and off for a long time. But, you know, I'm never going to become a grandmaster probably, but it's a lot of fun and I like it. But I wanted to be competitive. And so we picked up this gun, and actually my daughter shoots this gun now because I've got a Walther, which we've also done a video on. But since I've got the Walther, I fixed this gun up for my daughter, and she is now shooting this one. And it's got this dot. I also put a Magwell on it, so it's got a little flared Magwell there. I took the magazines, which were originally XDM. This is a 9mm, 5.25 is what this was originally, and you can see there, XD 5.25. This was originally a great competition gun, and it was very accurate. But nowadays everybody's gone to the red dot. Anyway, so I put the red dot on, or the green dot for her, put the Magwell on it, so she could run it in limited optics class, which is what she does. She and I go and shoot together. Added, it had 19 round magazines originally, and back in the day that was really good. So I put extended mags on this one, and it'll get 22 rounds now. So 19 plus the extension right there, and I can get should get 22 rounds in here, which is pretty dang good. You know, for not running an open class gun. Got a decent trigger on it. Actually, back in the day, these XDMs had very nice triggers, and you know, they were reasonable. I mean, it was a nice gun. It fits the grips great, good mag capacity, was very accurate. Now it's got all those same things, but you could put a dot on it. So if you're like me and you've got an old gun that's getting a little dated, you want to still run some competition with it, look around online. You can find ways to add a red dot to it or a green dot to it, extend the mags a little bit, and you can get back out there and you can run with almost anybody, and without having to buy a whole new gun if you've already got one of these. And I really like it. I shot this for a long time, and I have one in 40 caliber as well, back in the day when 40 caliber was all the rage. 9mm seems to be the thing nowadays. But anyway, great gun. If you want to try to take an old gun and update it, I think this is the way to do it. There's lots of places online you can find these parts. You can also go in. Now, I haven't done any trigger work or any springs or anything in this gun. I never felt that it really ever needed it. It always had a great trigger, and we'll show you that trigger. Okay, you ready? There's a reset. There's a trigger pull. So it's already got a pretty good trigger, and we decided to just leave it stock. But it's got all the things you need. It's updated some to modern standard and runs great. We'll take it out on the range, show you how it shoots on the range. Thanks. Okay, now we're out with the XDM 5.25. This is the one we put the Magwell on, got an extended magazine, put the Viridian dot on, and in order to do this, whoops, in order to do this, I had to knock out the pin that's right under here. There's a screw on top. You take the screw out. That's for the original sight, the rear iron sight that's on there. Take that screw out. You knock the pin out. You put the new plate. It goes in where the pin is. You put the pin back in. That pins this new plate to the slide, which makes it very, very solid because it's pinned clear through the top of the slide. Then you put the screw back in the top, and that's what holds it on. And then you have a couple of screws in there to hold on to the sight, the optic sight. And of course you use a little blue Loctite for all of that. So that's it. We're going to shoot her right now. We're going to shoot on those plates down there. And all right, here we go. Turn on the optic. Okay, here we are. Hear it ringing the plates. It's ringing those plates pretty good. Whoops. Ah! I guess that's all we had in there. Anyway, we're ringing the plates pretty good down there. But there she is, 5.25, modified to shoot USPSA. It was a great gun back in the 2012s, 10, 11, 12s when I was shooting it, and now I'm able to upgrade it so my daughter can shoot. Like I say, I did add the Magwell, added the dot, but that's about all I did. Well, I got extensions for the magazine too, but that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you're got an old gun, you want to update it some, this is the way to do it. You just get yourself an older gun and go online, look for the requisite parts you need, and with not too much work, you can fix it yourself. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.